Hi, I'm JL Powers, better known as Jessica to my friends. This is Broken Circle, a book I co-wrote with my brother M.A. Powers. And for World Reads Aloud Day, February 1, 2018, I'm going to read to you from chapter 2. Or no, I'm reading chapter 1. My brother read chapter 2 in a video that has already been uploaded, and this one's coming next. Now, I will confess that I'm reading this at home, so dogs are going around in the background, and I already tried recording this, and my son came in and was commenting, so hopefully we will get through this without a cameo appearance from him, but I cannot promise. All right, and I'm reading this from my computer, but this is the book. Ta-da! All right, Chapter 1, Broken Circle, by J.L. Powers and M.A. Powers. I shiver awake, sudden and cold. The apartment smells like old garbage, and was I screaming? Maybe it doesn't matter, because Dad's out of town, but the family next door might have heard it. Damn it, how could I fall asleep? And how long was I out? The cell phone light illuminates the time, 8 p.m. Friday night, and I've been stone cold asleep for several hours. My whole body aches. Drops of blood seep through the sleeve of my shirt from gouges up and down my arms. Apparently, I beat myself to hell while I was sleeping. I turn the lamp on next to the couch and text Sarah to meet me in the basement of a Presbyterian church near her apartment. One of the things I like about Alcoholics Anonymous is that there's almost always a meeting going on somewhere in Brooklyn, and those meetings always make me feel safer. Not safe, that's impossible. But at least when I'm there, I'm not alone. My name's Adam. I'm 15 years old, and I'm not an alcoholic. But there is something my body craves that I want, no, need to avoid. I slouch in late, still rubbing sleep from my eyes, and scan the room for Sarah or her shadow, whichever I notice first. She hasn't arrived yet, so I grab a cup of crappy coffee from the back table, shake some totally fake chemical creamer into my styrofoam cup just to flavor it, and take the first available seat, smiling at the black guy sitting on the end of my row and the young mom type sitting just behind me. Puffy eyes betray her, and her shadow is all jumpy. Her hands tap, tap, tap against her thighs, and I want to tell her, it's okay, everybody here is cool, you're going to be okay. But of course I say nothing, because she might not be okay. Everything might be on a downhill slide, that's why she's here. Still, when I smile at her, she smiles back, wobbly but genuine. I find myself wishing I was her kid. I mean, obviously she's got problems. She's at an AA meeting. But then nobody's perfect. When I think about my mom, which is every single day, I think she would have been like this lady. I imagine she had the same kind, wistful smile. I imagine she was always trying to do better than before, wanting what was best for her kid. An ex-priest is sharing his story when this guy with a death wish skulks into the seat next to me. He's dressed all in black, heavy black eye makeup and ghost white foundation smeared all over his face. I don't understand people like him, people who want to die. Every time the dream wakes me, it feels like I've come back from the grave. Death doesn't seem peaceful or welcoming or something to desire, certainly not if it includes her. The death wish guy stares at the speaker, but his shadow leers at me. Covertly, I give it the finger. He shifts and glances in my direction as if sensing it. I give him a chin nod, when what I really want to do is scoot over, because he smells horrible, but that would be rude, so I just sink low in my seat, sweatshirt covering my nose, eyes focused on the front. Sometimes I play this game. If the zombie apocalypse begins now, do I need to worry? At the moment, I feel pretty safe. I can run faster than the death wish dude, for sure. Sarah touches my shoulder lightly from behind and whispers, I'm here, Adam. She winks as she leans back in the folding chair. I'm relieved that she came. In all the world, Sarah is my favorite. Her shadow, also my favorite. It's light and bubbly, champagne, laughing and winking like diamonds in the sunlight. She's the only person who knows I don't like to sleep, that maybe I'm afraid of it. I haven't explained why, but she hasn't asked. She's that kind of friend. Sarah, dark glossy hair, pretty brown eyes, skin freckled and browned a deep cafe au lait from the summer sun. She's dropped dead gorgeous. I guess that's an unfortunate choice of words. Sarah's older sister died in June. I mean, she literally dropped dead of a heart attack. Came out of nowhere. Sarah's been beat up about it ever since. Beat up. I wish I knew how to make her feel better. One time she said, I mean, you know what it's like to lose someone, right, Adam? You know how bad it is. And I just said, yeah. I couldn't tell her I'm not even sure I really remember my mom. All I have are fuzzy outlines. But I do miss her. Is that possible, to miss somebody you don't really remember? The ex-priest finishes and we wait to see if anybody else is going to get up and share something. Somebody coughs. The kid next to me clears his throat. I've never stood up because what would I say? I imagine it now, rising to my feet. Hi, I'm Adam Jones, and I'm not an alcoholic. My problem? When I fall asleep, a demon woman from Hades tries to hug me to death. She drags me into the bottomless pit of hell, and no, I don't do drugs. Raise your hand if you also struggle with inappropriate demon abduction. Come on, don't be shy. Of course, I don't get up. Maybe I'm too frightened to ask for help. I mean, really ask, in a serious way. Where do you find courage when fear is calling the shots? Afterward, the young mom approaches me. What are you doing here, a nice boy like you? She sips from her coffee cup, then grimaces, squinting at its contents as though wondering if it's really coffee. What are you doing here, a nice mom like you? I joke back. Her shadow, a clown with a happy sad face painted on it, big fat teardrops rolling down and smearing the makeup, is making friendly faces at mine. How do you know I'm a mom? She says. I pause before I answer. When I meet women like her, mothers, nice ones, young pretty ones with kind smiles, I suddenly feel like I haven't eaten in days. How do you know I'm a nice boy? I finally say. I just do. She glances around at the hall filled with people from all walks of life. The shifty homeless guy in the corner, the businessman in his nice suit, the ex-priest. I'm real nervous about being here. First time to a meeting? I ask, hopeful that that's the cause of her anxiety, because sometimes people get anxious just being around me. Yeah, she says, but somehow standing here talking to you, I feel better, comforted. Shit! That's when I know why she's hanging around me. There's just a warmth radiating from you, she goes on. I can't explain it. It makes me feel good. It makes me think I can do this, I can quit drinking, that I can move from where I am to where I need to be, and that everything is going to be all right. She's not going to have any problems quitting drinking, the smart-ass side of my brain says. The other side, the nicer side, the one that worries why I know she's going to die tonight, speaks out loud. Hey, be extra careful when you go home, okay? Do you have a long way to go? Oh, no, she says. My husband and kids are picking me up. I'll wait with you until they arrive, I say. It's okay. You don't have to do that. It's a safe neighborhood. You probably have to get home. Your friend is waiting for you. She wrinkles her forehead toward Sarah. Sarah won't mind. She'll wait with us. She smiles again and says, that'd be really nice. Thanks. So we go outside and wait for her husband and kids at the corner streetlight. Sarah stands close, shivering in the night breeze. If only I had the guts to put my arms around her, warm her up. But they just hang there, all awkward, perfectly useless limbs. I curse them in my head, stupid arms. I'm Desiree, the nice mom says as we wait. Do you guys come to this meeting often? Sometimes, I say. First time, Sarah says. Adam asked me to come. She puts her hand on my arm, and I get instant goose pimples all over. I don't know why, Desiree says, but you seem familiar, Adam. I hear that a lot, I respond. I must have a boy next door face, familiar, but kind of forgettable. She shakes her head. You're too tall and skinny to be the next door. I'll remember you next time. She waves at a BMW station wagon pulling up to the curb. She grins, relieved, like she wondered if they'd really come pick her up. I'm already sad about what's going to happen to her. I watch the car pull away. Walk me home, Adam? Sarah asks. Yeah, I say. Let's go the long way. I lead her in the direction Desiree's car is heading, keeping my eyes on the retreating bumper lights. It happens quick. As the husband pulls into the next intersection, a car flies out of nowhere and smashes into the passenger side. The car doors cave inward, and little bits of metal and paint spark upward. Sarah screams, but I don't. It's not that I don't feel it, it's just that I know, instinctively, it's all over anyway. Death is instantaneous. There's no fight, no wait. Desiree's shadow, the clown that was making funny faces at me just minutes ago, floats up and out, lingering above the car for just a second, and then disappears. Thank you. Happy World Read Aloud Day. See you later.